So I was 16. I was in boarding school at the time, and I was seeing this girl. It was her 18th birthday, so she was having a house party, and she invited me out to it, and I was like, "Fuck yeah!" I didn't really know many of them. She went to a different school than me, so I didn't really know a lot of her friends and stuff like this. But one of the lads, anyways, in the school, we call him Roger, said that he'd come with me, and I was like, "Sound, all right, not so bad." So at least I got someone going with me. So, anyways, in boarding school you have to sign out, and so I signed out to go home. But if you sign out and you don't go home, and you stay in town to go out, for example, and you're caught, you're fucked, you're gone, you're suspended. Like, so Roger had signed out. So this was a Saturday, and Roger had signed out on the Friday. He'd gone home, and then he got the train up on Saturday. He wouldn't have been as fucked as me, but he still would have been in a bit of bother. Stupid rules, I know. Anyways, we go. So I sign out, go into town, go to the pub first, and get served. Surprisingly enough, and the pub. So myself and Roger have a couple of drinks in the pub, and then we fuck off into town. It was actually nice. It was a bit of crack in the pub. And they're like, "Or we fuck off to the house party." We're like, "Yeah, come on, we'll go." So we go get a taxi out to the house party. Walk into the house party, absolutely full of gyps. So we're like, "Fuck." So gyps, if you don't know, like not exactly, I don't know, kind of scummy guys, like looking for fights everywhere they go. So we walk into this house party full of gyps, and I was like, "Fuck." And like these lads, they'll know I'm from this boarding school. So, anyways, there's a couple of people from my school there. There's a couple of girls from my school there, and a couple of lads from my school there that I know. So I was like hanging out with them for a while. That was grand. But first, anyways, I go to meet Donna, we'll call her, to give her a present for her birthday. So I give her a present, and she's like, "Oh, thank you so much," or whatever, "thanks," blah blah blah. And then she's like, "Oh yeah, I need to go talk around friends." Like, "The sound." So I let her go or whatever. She goes off with her friends and stuff like that. And then I was hanging around. It was pretty shit in the house party. It was good crack in the pub. It was pretty shit in the house party. So we hang around for a little while, and then about a half an hour later, I was like, "Where the fuck is Dawn? I haven't fucking seen her all night." Couldn't find her anyways, but later anyways found out that she was fucking basically off with some other lad. Fair enough. I was a bit sickened at the time, but I don't really care anymore. So, nothing you can do. But anyways, so then it was coming up was about, I suppose, nearly 2 o'clock in the morning now at this stage, and one of the girls was like, "I have a free house, I have a free house, do you want to come back to my house? There's no one there." And I was like, sound, myself and Roger. So these girls, I knew them from school since like I started going to school, and we're like, "Sound, yeah." So we go back to their house, and all's well, Roger's fairly pissed. So we go up to the room anyways, and I take out my contact lenses. Now I'm fucking terrible sight. Like, I cannot see in front of my face without contact lenses or glasses. So I take out my contact lenses, like, yeah, good to go to bed. I'm fucking wrecked, delighted. Take out my contacts, and Roger takes off his pants. I'm like, "Alright, yeah, fair enough." And he gets into bed with I think he gets into bed with one of the girls. One of the girls is in bed, and then he gets into bed with her. And anyways, doesn't the fucking father walk up? The fucking father walks in, and he's like, "What's the crack with these lads? When are they going?" And one of the girls is like, "Oh yeah, his daughter was like, yeah, they're going now in a couple of minutes." And he's like, "Well, it doesn't fucking look like they're going anywhere." So he's like, "Get out of my house." And we were like, "Fuck." Anyways, he kicks us out of the house. He brings us down to the car. He's like, "I'll drop you into town." And we're like, "Alright, yeah, sound." And he's like, "Do you have somewhere to stay?" We're like, "Yeah, we'll be fine." So he drops us into town, and he roars the head of us in the car. You fucking, I'm not living in a fucking fairy tale, all this shite. Bit of a dick, like. But kicks us out, anyways. Drops us off at the city centre, right? At this stage now, yeah, it's about 2:30 in the morning, I guess, now at this stage. And so myself and Roger, like, what the fuck would we do? In the middle of the city, we've nowhere to go. So we're like, fuck, we get a bit of food. So we went in anyways to the biggest fucking scummiest chipper in all of the city. And they're getting food. And one of our fucking teacher walks in. He walks in the door with a group of his friends. And I was like, "Oh, fuck. Ah, fuck, we're fucked, we're gone." And this teacher in particular was a bit of a dickhead, young lad, a bit of a dickhead. Anyways, said nothing to us. Sound, didn't say anything to us. Thank fuck. So he just didn't even look at us, and we were like, "Fuck, we'll fucking, we better get out of here." So we got out of there. Then we went down to the river to eat the food, and then this fucking this lad comes up to us and he's like, "Do you have a smoke, lads?" And I was like, "No, man, don't smoke," or whatever. And so he's like, "Sound," walks away, has a look around, comes back to us, and he's like, "Do you have any money for the bus?" So this is about like fucking 3 o'clock in the morning out this stage. No fucking bus is going anywhere. And I was like, I knew Roger had about €200 cash in his pocket. So I was like, "Oh man, I think I might have a euro there or something in my wallet." So I take out my wallet, give him a euro. I was like, "There you go, be on your way." And he was like, "Sound," walks away. And then anyways, so we ring up a load of our friends, and we're like, "Lads, we're absolutely fucked. We're stranded, nowhere to go. Can we stay at your house?" And they were all like, basically they were all like, no. They're like, "Oh, everyone's asleep, I can't really let you in," and all this kind of shit. Really fucked us over. And then I have an idea.